What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redden here. Welcome back to episode number 7 of the simulation series. We are 70 years into the future. As you guys remember from the last one, Hibernian are beginning to make a bit of a break. They've gone past Rangers, are not that far off Celtic anymore for overall trophies. Hearts were beginning to do a bit as well. And let's have a look at this, guys. I'm intrigued because I haven't even seen it myself. Normally, I would have a quick peek before I start, but now I've decided not to do that. I want to see it basically the same as you guys, so that'll be interesting. So we've got an interesting start already, and the fact that we've got a new manager for Celtic in Neil Scott. So let's go straight into Premiership. Hibbert, oh my lord. Yeah. So that is 9 premierships in a row for Hibernian. And the only other winner was ironically Hearts. But in the last 21 years, it's been in Edinburgh 18 of those. I'm guessing that's 21 because of that. But yeah, that's mental. Let's have a look at the teams in there. Literally the same teams as per usual, apart from Falkirk. I think it might be slightly new. Scotland is back up to 6th position in the coefficient rankings, just behind Bundesliga. And Spain's actually number 1 now by the looks of it. So yeah, standard teams in there. Let's have a look at the others. We've got Inverurie Locos up into the Championship. Just going to check them. They just got relegated from the Premiership. So Inverurie Locos are the first team to, as far as I'm aware, because I don't think East Kilbride made it, but as far as I'm aware, Inverurie Locos are the first team to make it into the Scottish Premiership from non-league football, and it took 60 odd years. So that's pretty cool. League One. Hermes up to League One with Kilmarnock and Motherwell in League One. Interesting. Livingston's there. Ross County, St Mirren. So it looks like they are the lowest ones so far. They are in League One. We've got Spartans and Pollock, Brecon, Elgin. League Two. Couple, oh wow. Oh, Inverness are finally back into the Football League. I don't want to know how long that took. Pretty sure there is a way to check this. Oh, here we go. So it took them, oh wow, 43 years to get back in to the Football League. It's nice to see, but we've also got non-league sides Banks OD, Clydebank, Fort Martin, and now St Johnston in League Two. Interesting. How have they been doing? So they actually got relegated from League One last year, so could be the first one. Highland League. Only Ottawa Athletic in there. Lowland Leagues. Airdrieonians, Albion, Dumbarton, Linton. Yay, back into the Lone League. One of the boys, Stranraer's in there as well. Yeah, so he spent 2 seasons down in whatever division that was. Premier. They got back up straight away. North Caledonian League. Fort William back in there. So it's juniors. No one in there. Midlands. Nope. About half of the original Highland League. Not Highland League. North Caledonian League are back in there. West of Scotland Premier. There's no one there. East of Scotland Premier. Kelty Hearts. Bonnyrigg Rose. But I'm noticing Berwick are down again, gone again. Stirling, I think, as well. South of Scotland. Not really anyone. West of Scotland first. Nope. Apart from 3 Glasgow clubs. East of Scotland first. There's Berwick. And Annan as well. Interesting. Pretty sure I thought after going to the Lone League, I would have thought they would actually have gone to. I think they should have gone to the south of Scotland, shouldn't they? I think. Berwick and Annan's in there. West of Scotland, second. No one really big there. Well, I'm basically just going to fight Stirling. And there they are, West of Scotland, 3rd Division. They are almost at the bottom tier. East Stirlingshire there as well. So, yep, Stirling are almost in the bottom tier. They actually finished 13th last season, which is one place above the relegation zone. We've got East Stirlingshire in here as well. They have just been relegated to the West of Scotland 3rd, so we'll see how they go. East of Scotland. Nope. And then West of Scotland 4th Division. No one there either. So yeah, some interesting movements. Inverness back into the main league. Inverurie Locos being the first team to make it into the Premiership, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Actually, what we'll do is let's go to East Kilbride. Did they ever make it into the actual Premiership? Matafin are now back into the Lowland League. No, they made it into the Championship, but we're down into the low. But only played a couple of seasons before getting relegated again. Can't really remember anyone else getting that high up. So yeah, that's mad. To be fair, Inverurie Locos, first team in the Premiership. Got St Johnstone down in League 2. Obviously, Stirling Albion and East Stirlingshire, 1 division above, essentially the bottom tier of Scottish football. Yeah, it'd be interesting. And obviously, massively and more importantly, Hibernian going absolutely mad in the Premiership. I think there were 10 trophies off of Celtic in the last one. I can't really remember. I know they were second. Obviously, they potentially, if they dominate in the 2 cups, then they will 100% be the biggest ones there. So let's have a look at the Scottish Cup. Current holders Dundee. But yep, Hibs winning it 6 seasons in a row and 7 in the 10. Hearts and Dundee. That makes no sense. Dundee winning it twice and Hearts once. Inverurie Locos making the final. I'm gonna check this, but have they made Europe? No. How did they do? 8th, 11th, and 11th. So they've gone an 11th as well. So they've actually they've never finished bottom when they've gone down. They've actually gone down via the playoffs. Not sure if that's better or worse, to be honest. But yeah, making the Scottish Cup final. That's mental. That would have been unbelievable seeing them in Europe. League Cup. Bit hit and miss again, really. We've got new winners in Dunfermline. But then we've got Dundee and Hearts and Hibs. And I think that's actually a tie. Hibs 4, Dundee 4, Dunfermline 1. Who the bloody hell am I missing? Might be Hearts 2 then. Hearts 2, Dundee. No, that makes no sense. No, I mean, well, Hearts 4, Dundee 4. No, do that again. Hibs 4, Dundee 4, Hearts 1, Dunfermline 1. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Hibs are going to be very close, and actually thinking about it, I'm pretty sure they are now the most successful Scottish club in Scotland now. Well, in this 100 year, in these 70 years, it's going to be mental going to 100. I'll tell you that. Um, so yeah, it's. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head quickly. That's 17 trophies they've won. So yeah, that should be enough, or is at least very close to Celtic. We need to check that at some point. So let's go into Europe. So still no Scottish club winning it or even making even making the final. Let's have a look at not a Conference League, Europa League. No winner there, and nobody reaching the final. Conference League. Yes, Aberdeen have made it and won it, beating Legia Warsaw in the final. Anybody else? Oh, Hertha Berlin back in the big time. No. But we've got another Scottish trophy, Scottish winner in Europe. I would love to see like who's got the furthest in the Champions League for Scotland. I can't be bothered to go through it all. Let's have a look at Scotland themselves. Oh, interesting improvement. They are up to 17th in Europe, in the rankings. Sorry, and they even got as high as 11th. So I get a feeling they've qualified for something, maybe even won something. Scottish Premiership is now 4-star still. Major transfer of Dundee to Nashville, which is interesting. Ooh, Matthias Dorati from Hibs to Barcelona. Let's have a look at that. 28. Doesn't look like he should be that. How much did they pay for him? 17. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? He's Argentinian. Why did I think he was Scottish? Okay, we'll ignore that. So okay, I don't even know why I'm doing that. So let's have a look at how they've done in the World Cup and the Euros. Right, we've already got our probable reasoning, which is they lost to England in the final of the 2086 World Cup. So when was it that they go? I don't know. Between September and May, actually. Well, that's 10 years, so I'm stupid. Doesn't say when that was, but I get a feeling that's what it is. So they are runners up in the World Cup, losing to England. And in the Euros, they lost in the semi final 2 years later to England. So, yeah, that's probably where it is. They've had a couple of very good years qualifying for major tournaments and getting far as well. Um, they're down into 17th now, which is a little bit worrying. Um, there was something I wanted to check, but I forgot what it was. Totally forgot what it was. Don't know why I'm on tactics. That's what I was meant to go to. Oh, Why have they got such a small squad? Interesting. This guy's number one now. 30 years old. And he's a pretty decent player still, 30 years old. Played for Chelsea his entire life. Barely played though. That's mental. 159 games. I know that's only league games, but 159 games in, what's that, 15 years? That is not a lot. That is literally 10 games a season. That's actually kind of baffling. Hamish Young is the next one at Man City. 26. Not too bad. Side of Ross County. Play a few more games than the other guy. But yeah, let's have a look at the youngsters. Have a look under 18 squad. See what they look like. Can't tell. Okay. Trying to think of what else we could check, really. That's Warrenly is pretty much it. Stable. Everything's stable. July. Let's have a look at the qualifications for the Premiership if it's still the same. So we've got, yeah, so Envy finished 11th. So we've got, has that gone down? So Hibs and Rangers, Champions League. Aberdeen Dundee go in Europa League and a Hearts to the Conference League. So is that one less place? Unless do we have like a championship team like qualifier or something? Or have we literally only got 5 teams? Bear in mind it looks like it should be 6. No, wrong one. Teams. Right, Champions League. We have England with 5. Rangers and Hibs. Hibs going straight into the qualifying phase. How have they been doing in the Champions League? Let's have a look at this quickly. So they've won 33 Premiership titles. Mental, 20 Scottish Cups, 19 Scottish. So that's 72 trophies. Let's have a look at the Champions League. So consistently qualifying for the Champions League. Last time they didn't was, we've literally qualified it for every year since 59-60 and 66. No, 59-60. Knockout, playoff round. Yeah, so I get a feeling it's going to be potentially still Celtic or Rangers have done the best. Well, actually, I'm not too sure. Oh, Queen's Park, mental. Conference League as well. Love that. Let's have a look at Rangers and Celtic, see what I can see. It's only, well, they're not even qualifying for the thing. I'm not going to check all that. We're only going to count from here on in. So, yeah. Let's have a look at this. So, just about staying where they are. And it is 2 in the league phase, 1 in the league path. Right, so, yeah. I think from here on in, it will be 3 in the Champions League. I forgot to actually check the Europa League. So Hibs and Rangers, I think from next season it will be free. Europa League, we've got Aberdeen, Dundee, and Conference League is Hearts. So yeah, all still doing well. But yeah, that is going to be it. Mets have got a new stadium, judging by the name of the stadium there. Actually, that's a thing. Let's have a look at not that. So look at stadiums. Where am I going? There. So Celtic have now got a new, bigger stadium. They've increased Celtic Park. 75 got Hibernian Stadium. Just mental that Celtic and Rangers are still at Celtic Park in Ibrox. I think everyone else is actually at a new stadium. Inverurie Locos 18,000 Inverurie Loco Stadium. Yeah, we've got new stadiums here. I think Hamilton might still be the same, or no, that's gone down that one. Oh no. Brechin, Stenhousemuir, they're still at the same stadiums. Mad. What about Inverness? Where are they? They're still at the Caledonian. Always makes you chuckle when you see that. You have like 2,000, 1,000, 13,000 seater stadium. Highland League and Lowland Leagues, have a look at that. Airdrie and Celtic B playing the same. So just out of curiosity, I know it's going to probably be the same. Yeah, Celtic and Hearts dominating. But yeah, like I said, guys, that is it for this episode. We are 70 years in the future. Hibernian are now the powerhouses of Scottish football. It'd be interesting. I might actually check this after I've done the video just to see how many trophies they are behind Celtic and Rangers overall. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. And what I will do now is I will put up the trophy count for now. So yeah, we'll have a look at how it goes. I get a feeling Hibs should be in front, or if not, they will be very close. But yeah, so here we go, guys. Here is the trophy count. Here we are, guys. As said, trophy count. Yeah. So turned out I was a little bit. I miscalculated. So Hibs are, as you can see, well in front of Celtic. They were only 10 trophies behind. I didn't realise that. I thought they were a little bit further behind. But yep, that is Hibernian, now the most successful club in this 70-year stint. Celtic in second, Rangers in third, but who knows? That could be changing soon because they're not exactly. Neither of them are really winning anything, but I don't really think the way it's going, anyone will overtake Rangers or Celtic, and well, definitely even Celtic. But I don't think anybody will take over Rangers until at least maybe 90 to 100 years. Because even though teams are winning trophies outside of Hibs, it's only the couple. The biggest winners, I think, trophy-wise in that 10 years, apart from Hibs, were actually Dundee, I think, but they had barely had any trophies before that. Obviously, we had Aberdeen with another European trophy. But yeah, that is it, guys, for this episode. We will be going into the 80-year mark next. So until then, guys, leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, and as always, take it steady.